Guys, let's not panic just yet. Let's remember the important thing here. Sellout Boy shirts are still available in my merch store. Fall Out Boy, new song, Young and Menace. It's time for a track review. I'm not exactly happy right now. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed for those who look to Fall Out Boy for at least, at least seem like a band. Don't just feel like a solo project. Pete Wentz, this is not Black Cards. You're not in the wrong project here, buddy. You're putting this out under the Fall Out Boy name. So I watched a little Pete Wentz interview, which I will link to in the description down below, before I heard this new song. They've been teasing it, the Purple album, all that good stuff, the annoying emojis with the wave and the crystal ball and everything. Everybody's excited. I had hopes, but I felt like they were going to go further down the American Beauty, American Psycho rabbit hole, and that is easily their worst album to date. Just very kind of bland and poppy. I like a lot of the songs on there, but they don't have staying power. And if you don't think that I'm a Fall Out Boy fan, and if you don't think that a fan can be critical of a band that they love or even like, then you were sadly mistaken. Go watch any of my reviews. I have covered everything from, I'm about to be covering Evening Out with Your Girl. That's going to be for a Patreon request, but I've covered everything from Cork Tree to Folie à Deux, my favorite album from them, Infinity on High, just a myriad of their material, singles, records, top 10s, all that good stuff. Definitely a fan of a lot of this band's work. But here, with this new album, Mania, Pete Wentz and gang are talking about going rogue, going for a different sound, and what I thought that would entail with just meandering into pop music even further. I don't know, maybe bringing on some more guest features from the pop world, just going for a very clean sound. And, you know, I did hear a little interview with Joe Troman, the guitarist of Fall Out Boy, and he said, "We're working harder to turn up the guitars louder than ever on every single record because, you know, we're one of the only bands out there that still get played on the radio." That was just earlier this year. Joe, did you hear the new material that you were making? Where exactly are the guitars in the mix here? Sure, there's some live instrumentation on Young and Menace. It's mixed in there in the clutter and the clusterfuck that is this noisy, annoying-ass song, but where the fuck are they? One little strum during the breakdown, which I know which breakdown, but during the final breakdown, really, one major guitar stroke does not count as turning up the guitars louder on every single record. Jesus, this song pisses me off so much because it's like they hype everything up to be so epic. Oh, it's this great new thing. When really, you're just following trends and you're doing what other people do. You're making pop music. And it gets to me the fact that, yes, a band can do whatever they want. They can grow, but they should grow and push themselves, not dumb themselves down because they want to still be relevant and fit in with other bands, other trends, etc. Now with Fall Out Boy, they've always kind of pushed it ever since Arms Race. Honestly, they started really changing up their style, but those were good changes because they implemented live instrumentation and did it in a variety of different ways. That's what made albums like Foley and even really Save Rock and Roll quite great, to be honest. That's one that definitely really hits you with a lot of powerful songs, great lyrical moments. But with this new track, Young and Menace, the lyrics on it are so scattered and hard to follow that I don't even know if it's really worth coming back to more than just a couple of times. It's one of those songs that is just so confusing for me because I listen to it and Patrick Stump, the lead singer of this band, really seems to be like yearning with his voice. It's like he's almost straining it to go up the scale during the first part. And I will say the intro on it is okay. The intro and outro talking about, you know, their place in society and everything. That's kind of cool. That's kind of nice. I enjoy that aspect of it. But once they actually get going with the song itself and it starts going into these crazy mind-bending meltdowns and just all over the place, Young and Menace, hiss and these high-pitched, annoying-ass shrills. It's something that drives me insane because it doesn't fit with the song. And the little breakdown part before you actually get to the chorus, oops, I did it again. Really? You're gonna drop that reference along with talking about Nikki Sixx? Those are like back-to-back lines. You're gonna talk about referencing Motley Crue and then Britney Spears, back to back. That is one of the weirdest things I have ever heard, and it does not work at all. And the little thing that they're going there, it's kind of like a tiptoe tap thing going on in the background of the Oops, I Did It Again section of the song. And Patrick's vocals, he's a great vocalist. He's so talented. But here, he just really seems limited to me. I mean, he sounds nice enough, like I said in the intro and the outro of the song, but they're talking about being the best, and the way that they're doing the lines, it feels much more hip-hop oriented. And Pete Wentz has actually said in this interview that I linked to that he mainly listens to like pop rap, hip-hop that is more pop friendly. And that doesn't surprise me considering the outcome of this song. It's like a almost electronic-y breakdown type thing that's going on in this track. It's all over the place. It doesn't know where it wants to be, and I get it. You don't like genres. You don't like confining yourself to one certain thing. You don't want to be bogged down with the whole pop punk and emo thing forever. But at the same time, it's like you're just giving the middle finger to your fan base and people who are so dedicated to like loving a certain sound. And there's a reason why you love bands, and there's a reason why you listen to bands and you also listen to pop music. I love pop music. I love a lot of pop music, I should say. I love a lot of hip hop, but I also love a lot of rock music. And whenever you go to a band, you at least expect them to mainly play with something within the rock realm. They can do whatever they want, but I am really losing interest at this point. I'm really losing patience with them, and I'm really getting annoyed by just them trying to hype it up as this great epic new thing that's really risky, and them trying great new bold things, when in reality, half of this song is just annoying pitch shifts. Young and Menace, young and June. That's what I see. That's whenever you look at the waveform for the audio on this track, I guarantee that's probably about what it looks like. And it goes on way too long, way too often. That's a cop-out chorus. It's a cop-out song, and I am not excited for Mania. It's coming out, the brand new album, in September, which is forever away, although they say expect a few surprises along the way. What an interesting band Fall Out Boy have become. It's like they're tarnishing their legacy a bit at this point, honestly. I mean, if you're going to do these things, maybe if Patrick and Pete want to do it, maybe go under a different name, or maybe resurrect Black Cards and have Patrick join instead of BB Rexa. Whatever you want to do. Me personally, I do not like this song. I do not recommend this song. I know a lot of people have already agreed with me whenever I called this song fucking garbage. Because really, compared to what Fall Out Boy are capable of, and some of the genius lines that Pete's come up with in the past, and just the way that they've related things, and the musicality of it that goes as well, this is just, it's down here. It's off the map, and then the other stuff is up here. And whenever you've got material in your past catalog that's up here, why would I ever listen to this? So, there's gonna be people that like it, but honestly, if you're like defending this and praising this over some of their past stuff, I don't understand. Easily the worst thing that Fall Out Boy have released to date. Annoying as hell. I'm going to give it a 1.5 out of 5. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video. It's all just my opinion. I know. It's all just my opinion. Don't worry. Don't get too triggered. And of course, let me know if there's any other tracks. There's some new ones dropping that you'd like to see me cover. If you're able to help me out on Patreon, click the little annotation over there in the corner. A couple of recent videos below me, socials in the description, and I will see you very soon right here on Beyond ARTV.